Greetings everyone, today we will learn first chapter units and measurement. This would be the last lecture of this chapter. Chapter units and measurements. Lecture 5th. So in this lecture, students, I will mainly discuss numerical parts of the errors. Errors numerical part will be discussed, and we will see that how the theory is being applied here. First question, a piece of material X is such that is given to us of mass 40 gram, students, 40 gram with error of 0.4 gram, and its volume is 100 centimeter cube. Error in limits of 1 centimeter cube. Find density. So this is the question. Basically, you are being given X, a material, and the mass of the material is 40 gram. Note the values, students, here very carefully. Mass is 40 gram with an error of 0.4 gram, and its volume is 100 centimeter cube with an error limit of 1 centimeter cube. With an error of 1 centimeter cube, basically in the volume, find density. Okay. So applying the theory of lecture 4th, we get here so the prerequisite of this lecture is lecture 4th. Okay, students. Solution here, mass is what, students? Mass, total mass, del M. This makes what, students? So 40 plus minus 0.4 gram. This is the error limit. Also, V del V is what, students? Should actually make it capital M here. V del V 10 plus minus 1 centimeter cube. So this is the thing we are given here, given in the question. Now tell me the density. What is the density of this? So density formula is very easy. Rho is equal to mass upon volume. Okay, students. So let me put it here. What is the mass? 40 upon 10. This makes 4 gram per centimeter cube. So rho is here. Now, but we have to find the total density with the error limits. Okay, students. Now using error formula. What was the error formula, students? What was the error formula? Sir, rho, del rho upon rho, del m upon m, del v upon v. Yes, and that is the formula. Now put the values here. Put the value of del m and del v and v here. Even rho, put the value of rho here. Think of yourself now while I am erasing. So this makes del rho value 40. Am I doing right? 40? No, 4. Yes, 4 and 0.4 upon 4, 0.1, 1 by 10. So actually I should write 1 by 10. 1 by 10, 10 is the volume and del V is 1. So this makes del rho as equivalent to 4, 0.1, 0.1, 0.8 centimeter cube. So the total density is what, students? So rho, del rho, and this makes, students, what? 8 plus 0.8 gram per centimeter cube. Yes, very nice, students. Very nice. This is the density. Now the next part. Oh, yes, I noticed it. Gram is not here. Yes, you were right. Gram is not here. Yes, this happens sometimes. Now the next question. As I have said, this would be only numericals in this lecture. The length of a wire is 404. I want to put another 0 here. This makes 0.04 centimeter, and radius is 1. This one is 0.01 centimeter. Find what, students? So you have to tell us. Find volume of wire. So what is the formula of wire? Volume of a wire. So actually volume of wire is basically a cylinder. Wire is basically a cylinder, so I will take cylinder case and put volume of wire equal to cylinder volume of wire pi r square L. Okay students, so this makes 22 upon 7 r square being, yes, 1, yes, you are right, 1 into 4, yes. So this makes volume, you calculate, so this makes 88 by 7 centimeter cube. Now tell me the error. What is the error here, students? So error is basically volume part del V upon V, and this makes our 2 del R upon R del L upon L. Okay students, so you might have noticed that the 2 out of here, R square. So this makes del V upon V 88 by 7 and 2. Yes, a little bit careful with the numbers here. 1 0.04 upon 4. This makes del V as 88 upon 7 into 0.3 centimeter cube. So this is the volume. No, this is not the volume. This is the error in the volume. Now the total volume is, volume of wire is so volume becomes, students, V plus del V. Yes, actually it is. And what was our V? 88 upon 7, 88 upon 7 into 0.03 centimeter cube. Yes, you are right, plus minus. Error has to be taken with both here. So the next part of the question, you might be thinking it is a big number. But 0.03 compensate everything. Question next. Cube. We are given if cube is such that if a cube is such that, this is the A side of it, A is equal to 0.2, so the number is actually, let me actually make me write the right number. A 2.04. Yes, it is the right number now. Centimeter. Find area of cube. Find area of cube. Not the volume, students, this time, students. Not the volume. area. Okay, you have to find the area of cube. Mensuration part. So think of yourself now. What is the formula for area of a cube? So thinking. So area of cube is 6a square. Very good, students. And so our formula of del A solution to this part, del A upon A is what? 2 del A upon A. Right, students? So where did the 6 go? Where did the 6 go? We don't take into account the 6, students, because it is a constant. We don't take into account the constants in the formula. Del A becomes A, and this becomes what? 0.04 upon 2. Okay, students. So you divide it and you get del A upon A as 6 into 2 square side square into 0.02. No. Actually, it should be 0.02. Or you could divide by this also, 2. Simply 2. So quite. This makes 24 into 0.04, 0.96 centimeter square. What is the area, students, now? So area is 0.96 centimeter square. No, it is the error in the area. You have to tell me the area, total area with the error. So you add the thing. Yes, definitely. Hence, area A plus del A, and this makes our area as 24 0.96 centimeter square. Excellent, students. Excellent. Next part. Of the question. The mass of cube, the mass of a cube is 2 gram, with error, of 0.2 gram. So you might have noticed, and volume of cube is 1 centimeter cube. With error of 0.1 centimeter cube. Find percentage error in density. percentage error in density. So you think of yourself now, how would you calculate the percentage error? Sir, let us calculate the density first. Yes, definitely, students. We're gonna calculate density here. Rho is m v, and this becomes, yes, of course, del rho upon rho m upon m, yes, and this del v upon v. So the percentage error in density, percentage error in density is what, students? What was the formula for it? Sir, del rho upon the rho into 100. Yes, very good. This is the formula. Very good. So you calculate for now this thing, del rho upon, so it is del rho upon rho, and this becomes 0.2, sir. This part becomes 2, so this becomes 0.1 upon 1, so this total volume becomes 0.2 gram. Yes, gram per centimeter cube. Very good, students. Very good, students. Actually, not gram per centimeter cube, it is ratio. It is ratio, yes, you are saying right. It is ratio. Don't take here. 0.2. Very good, students. Now, the next part of it. Yes. I have noticed that I have not calculated the percentage. So, del rho upon rho into 100, this makes, students, what? So 0.2 was this value in our 100. So this makes 20%. So this is the percentage error in density, sir. Nice. Good. Nice work. Next question. The percent error in mass of cube cube is 1%, and percent error I hope you ignore the background voices. Okay, students. In measuring volume is 2%. Find percent error in density. So you have to find the percent error in density. Now how would you do this? So percent is already given here. What to do now? Something wrong, students? The percent error is 1%. Percent error, yes, percent error. It is fine. Solution. So here again, rho is what, students? Some mass upon volume. So our percent becomes del rho upon rho, del m upon m plus del v upon v, and this makes percentage error in density. Error in density is what? Student, this is already given here. 1%, 2%. So this makes 1 plus 2%. Actually, the answer is 3%. So simple. So the next part. Oh sir, very simple, very simple. If you were a student, then we will ask you what is simple. So the next part. Question: if p a square b cube, suppose a quantity is given here p, where what it is, where percent error and where percent error in A and B are 2%, 2% and 3% respectively. I should actually erase all of it. Respectively, find percent error in P. Percentage error in P. Okay, students. Solution. Here, you think of yourself now. If P is a quantity here, A square is again a quantity, and B cube is a quantity, and this are the percentage in this thing. So you apply the formula basically. Percentage error in P is what, students? Percentage error in A, right, students? Yes sir, percentage error. But what sir, what, how much? 2%, yes, very good. 2 into 2 into percentage error. Error in A plus 3% 3 into percent error in B. In B. Now put the values here of percentages, what they are. So 2 into 2 and 3 into 3, right students? Yes sir, definitely you are saying this makes 13% error. Yes, that is the thing, 13% error you have. Last question. Last question to this story. And the last question of this chapter. Oh sir, we were waiting to hear this. If mass is what students? 2%. Of course it is error. And this is length. And how much it is? 1%. This certainly should make your life easy. Error. Find percentage error in density. Find percentage error in density. But density of what, sir? Of cube. Okay. You think of yourself now. So, solution rho m upon v, and m is m, but volume is L cube. So percentage error in rho 1 into 2% error in, should actually not write error here actually, 2% of m, 3% of L, 3 into 1%, 3 into 1% of L, this makes 2 plus 3, and this makes 5%. Yes. So this is the basic thing. These are the basic numericals that we have in the errors. Our chapter ends here. Thank you.